it's interesting here because Chargers defensive end Joey Bosa said that Derek Carr got shook while taking a sack on Monday night, and the Raiders QB responded yesterday. Carr told reporters yesterday, quote, maybe he's just trying to get under my skin. So good job for that, but that's not a bad thing either. Shannon, did you like Carr's response?
No, I get it, yeah. Comments when someone, a player makes comments about you that's in a negative light, sure it's going to get under your skin, Skip. But the thing that I've always told people, you never let a person know what makes you tick. Because if you let them know what makes you tick, they can wind you up and make you tick when they want to. I would prefer him to just internalize that. I'm going to see you again. I want you to have that same energy.
And he will see him again. The final regular season game is in Las Vegas, and it's featuring those Los Angeles.
Right, and it might be for a division title or for a playoff berth.
Okay, so we just witnessed Derek Carr getting shook again after the game by these comments.
Right.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want you to acknowledge that, admit to that, because he got you. He got you good. And he's saying, I guess that's what it was all about. Well, it was.
Yes.
He got you. He's got you on the run. So this is what I don't love about Derek Carr.
Right.
And I'm sure somewhere John Gruden's shaking his head again saying, well, he took the bait.
I mean, think about it, Skip, how many times defenders have said that about any quarterback, about any receiver. Oh, he was scared. That's why he wouldn't catch it. Okay. I'm just going to use that. When I see you again, you'll see if I'm scared.
Don't tell us,
It's so interesting how you hear everything these days with social media. Great stuff. Skip, Shannon, back same time tomorrow. The Herd is on now. Good rest of the day.
Undisputed.
Look now, but 44-year-old Tom Brady is second in the NFL in passing yards and tied for third in passing touchdowns. His hot start has made him, quote, comfortably the best-graded quarterback by Pro Football Focus, earning him a spot on their NFL first quarter All-Pro team. So, Shannon, how big of a problem do you got with this?
I have a huge problem, and Tom Brady should not even be a top three. He shouldn't be on the first team, the second team, the third team, or the fourth team. Now, Brady is 19th in completion percentage. Kyler Murray is first. Tom Brady is 16th in yards per attempt. Kyler Murray is second. Tom Brady is 8th in QBR. Kyler Murray is third. Kyler Murray has 4 turnovers. Tom Brady has 3 turnovers. I just don't. And the thing, what I'm looking at is that Kyler Murray went to the Rams and not just beat them, they beat them up. Beat the brakes off them. The very team that the week before had just beat the brakes off of Tom Brady. So I'm confused. He's 4-0. His team is the #1 scoring offense, averaging 35 points a game. And we just saw Tom Brady get outplayed in back-to-back weeks. He got outplayed by Matthew Stafford. He got outplayed by Mac Jones. He lost the first one, won the second one. But he got outplayed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so for me, when I look at it, and they keep talking about Tom Brady has no turnover-worthy plays. Tom Brady got hit and fumbled the ball against the Atlanta Falcons. He got strip sacked. Is that not a turnover-worthy play? So what is a turnover-worthy play? I hit the guy. The guy fumbles the ball. That's not a turnover-worthy play.
Talking about throws.
He threw the ball into a crowd. Is that not a turnover-worthy play?
It is not.
Why?
And you disqualified it the next day on the show. You sat right there and said, I'm not going to dock him for that one. He just took a shot at the end of the half. You throw a jump ball and hope that Gronk jumps and catches
So in other words, that's a turnover-worthy play because you threw the ball and you put the ball in harm's way.
No, you intentionally put the ball in harm's way.
Skip, if the results are the same, intent only matters to the person that's committing the act.
What is this, a court of law?
Yeah, because that's what I be trying to tell people. Intent only matters to the defender. The victim is just as hurt or just as dead.
There's no victim here.
Yes, it is. It's Kyler Murray.
It did not matter. It was end of half, fling it up and hope. It's called Hail Mary.
So let me ask you a question. Would they have given him a touchdown had Gronk or Mike Evans caught it?
Sure.
So in other words, you gave him a touchdown, but you don't want to give him a turnover because you're like, he's just throwing it up in hope. I'm confused. But everybody knows, Tom Brady has the most passing yards, but who has the most passing attempts? He doesn't have, he's 19th in completion percentage. Tom Brady's the most accurate. Bing, bing, bing. Somebody, bing, bing, bing. Oh, he's 19th? You mean to tell me there's 18 guys better than Tom Brady in completion percentage?
Tell me when it's my turn, please.
It's your turn.
Shannon Sharp, your Brady hate does not become...
It ain't no hate, it's the facts. Just
not
facts.
I just hope our viewers, our dear viewers, can sit back right now and let this sink in, what this man is doing at age 44 or 24. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to read the quotes from the backup here from Pro Football Focus as they explain why they're saying that he's far and away the best graded quarterback so far in 4 games.
Yeah, I want to hear this one.
What Brady continues to do is not normal. To even be a functioning starting quarterback at 44 is extremely unlikely. Obviously, you would agree with that.
Yes.
But to be the best in the NFL is madness.
But he's not.
It's madness.
Okay, well, give me some numbers.
Brady does not yet have a turnover-worthy play, and he doesn't. And he has only 12 in the time he's been with Bruce Arians, which is a no-risk-it, no-biscuit offense, which is high risk and somewhat high reward. It's medium reward.
That was before the bye week. Once the bye week came, have we been seeing the bombs away just to throw the ball? So is he still number 1 in air distance?
I don't know. I haven't checked that.
But, no, he's not.
But he is number 1 in getting rid of the football because it's 2.41 seconds to protect himself and his offensive line, and it works. Everybody can do the same. Everybody can get rid of it in 2.41, but they're just not capable of reading and cutting loose in 2.41 seconds because he's genius. He is the genius speed reader of the ages.
Skip, the reason why is that they diagrammed it, that there's a lot of short throws, there's a lot of crossing route, there's a lot of hitches, there's a lot of things that gets the ball out of his hand. Patrick, the reason why he's so far in yards per attempt is because he's doing what we call shore fishing. He's fishing right there around the edge.
I'm going to show you some longer throws here in just a second.
My homeboy and Kyler Murray, they deep sea fish. Matthew Stafford, they go out to catch the big fish.
I'm glad you brought that up. Let's go to opening night against my Cowboys, who were drastically underrated going into that game. What did he do in the end? He led yet another fourth quarter comeback drive to a walk-off field goal featuring some huge passes, one to Gronk for 20 yards. But let's go to the pass of the game. The throw of the night was 2nd and 10 at the Dallas Cowboy 42. This is crucial. This is only 24 seconds left. Back he drops, and I'd say that's not shore fishing. I think that's a deeper route because that went for 24 yards to Chris Godwin, and that sets up the suck-up walk-off field goal. It's big-time clutch throw because he is the clutchest playmaker I've ever seen in any sport, including Michael Jordan, who just didn't have as many opportunities to be as clutch as Tom has been over 21 years of pro football. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
Then let's go to game 2. It's at home against Atlanta, and all he did was throw for 5 touchdowns, okay? Then let's go to game 3 at Rams. He threw for 432 yards, albeit in a loss.
Albeit empty calories. Go ahead, though.
Empty calories, it was 34-24, and they're onside kicking to even cut it.
Skip, they were down 17 basically the whole game. Stop it.
432 still stands up as the most yards any quarterback this whole season has thrown for in regulation of any of the games we've seen so far. 432 against a defense you told me it might be the best in pro football, right? 432, I don't care empty calories. I don't care what kind of calories you say they are. High calories, low calories, they're just calories.
So let me ask you a question. Did any of those touchdowns, any of those yards put them in the lead of the ball game? Did they lead at any point in time in the ball game?
No. But again, they were obviously looking ahead as the Rams played their Super Bowl. And Coach McYay is running all over the field, butt slapping and running up in the tunnel. And it's their Super Bowl game while everybody's mind on the Buccaneers is in Foxborough.
So if that was the case, why didn't they play better? Why didn't they score 30 points against the Patriots? If everybody's mind was on the Patriots, if that was their focus, why did they only get 19 points?
That's a great question because I told you, I predicted this, I first guessed it, that Brady would be over-emotional and over-amped in the first quarter. Even you said that on the show the next day. But then when he settled in, can we see the throws that he started to make that were not cashed by his teammates, please? Can we see the first one to Mike Evans? This is a touchdown right here. This is a 6'5" receiver. It hits him right in the hands, if we can see it from the end zone shot. That's a Pro Bowl receiver. That well could have gone right to the end zone. Here's Cameron Brate. That's a 20-yard completion right there. And then here we go again to AB. What a sweet throw. Is that shore fishing? And again, that got called back. You said it's hands to the face, whatever. But here we go to AB. You want to talk about clutch? This is 2 minutes left, and he throws a home run. A rainbow home run to AB, and he just loses it in the light.
Skip is out.
He's going to catch that. Then he says, I'm going right back to it, and I'm going to throw a rope to him. I'm going to throw a rocket. You've got to catch this.
No problem with
if you're
that
a